Chopokaro, and happy Aloha Friday.
I'm so excited to be here. That's Rachel, that's Sachi, that's Keenan, and I'm just hungry. And we're over here in the kitchen,
What's
so we're kicking
new,
it off.
Kaino?
I know, what's new?
Huh?
We're so excited to have you folks. This is Little Vessels.
Hi, guys.
Stoked to have you guys here. Let's get into it. How did this local business start for you folks?
This local business of ours started during the pandemic, kind of figuring out what to do with our time, because we finally had time, right?
Right.
And so shortly after the pandemic started, I started working in our apartment kitchen on a recipe. And when I finally felt it was ready, I started an Instagram page and told people to DM me if they wanted some vegan donuts. And then the rest is history.
And everybody is probably DMing you because, you know, everybody's also health conscious as well. So people wanted to dive into the vegan side of donuts. And you brought that to them. Look at all these different flavors that you got. Talk to me about a vegan donut. What makes that different from, you know, a yeast donut or a normal donut that people would actually go in from some random other places that we go to?
Oh yeah, totally. I think the biggest difference is starting out with the ingredients. So instead of using milk or butter or eggs, we do coconut oil, coconut cream, and milk, and then we do a mixture of flax and aquafaba. So aquafaba is the liquid when you cook chickpeas. And then over the last few years, it's gained a lot of popularity in the vegan food scene because they realize that they could make things, bake things with it that usually you need eggs for. So we throw that in there, makes them really nice and fluffy.
Yeah.
We got quite a spread.
Yeah,
Rach.
it looks like a yeast donut, but I'm also looking like old-fashioned donut. So the texture might be a little different.
Yeah, so it's gonna be yeasty and puffy like a yeast.
Big and fluffy.
But it's gonna have more bite than like your Krispy Kreme or your Dunkin' Donuts. It's got more of like a brioche texture.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, Keenan, let's get into it. We got so many flavors. Kind of walk us through the spread. What's in front of us?
So our flavors change every month. So we brought you some, for January we went with some classics, Donut Shop classics. Some of my favorites tend to be the fruit flavors. So guava lilikoi, blueberry, strawberry sprinkles, and then some old school classics of ours, a Boston cream, so filled over there. Maple coconut bacon.
Toasted coconut?
Toasted with toasted coconut. That's also kind of the salty and the sweet. So we got some options for you, whichever direction you want to go.
I love that. Let's get a shot over here of the spread that Keenan just broke down for, especially that blueberry. It's just popping.
It looks so good. I love the different colors. I'm diving into this one first, which is going to be chocolate. Anything chocolate, I gotta have it. So that was the Boston cream. I'm going for it. Is that okay if I go for
Did I
it?
hear a lemon one, or what was?
There's a Meyer lemon hiding around here. I want to say it's this one. It looks very similar to the classic.
I will find it. Okay,
So
I'm going
yeah,
in.
go find it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, why am I acting like I'm gonna share this?
Just get into it. There you go.
Dude, this is so good.
Tell me, is that a classic or is that Meyer lemon?
This is a classic and an easy way to just kind of shut me up.
Oh my God. Bring on the donuts then.
Because you got 3 more to work off of to figure out.
Okay, this is so good. This has like the cream on the inside. But like you mentioned, they're vegan donuts, so you probably use some like coconut cream? Is that what's in here?
With this one, I use a soy milk base.
Ooh, okay.
A lot of vegan butter. And then you just kind of mix it up,
And some
throw in
really
This
good
is so
chocolate.
tasty.
Yeah, and really, really, really good chocolate on top.
Look at that, guys.
You mentioned you're
delicious.
rotating flavors a lot. What goes into the flavors you look to create?
Well, when I first started, the driving factor or the it factor with all the flavors was childhood experiences with first time trying things or even things that went into my adulthood, like the first time I tried a new flavor combination or spice blend or something that was really exciting that left an impression. And I just tried to chase that dragon and do it again and put it in donut form.
Yeah.
Cool, well, I love it.
love
It's
that.
so delicious. I bet your kids love it. You brought them in. Are they big fans of Little Vessel?
Yes, yes.
We try and keep it. We try and just keep them to donut holes. Those are smaller. They're poppable. You can kind of you can cut them off a little earlier.
And then you also have a giveaway that you're going to be doing today. Tell them about that.
Yes, so we have a gift card right here. Good for 1 flight of Little Vessels. So 1 flight, that's gonna be a box of 6. And when you come in, You can pick whatever 6 you want to throw in that box.
Woo!
That's a great idea. And normally flights are like 3 of something.
Yeah, yeah,
so to
yeah.
have 6 in there, that is a big time deal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so make
That's
sure you
like
go
right
and
there.
check out the
That's the
Instagram.
one. You're
That's
gonna
the
like-
one?
That's the one.
I like the 2-tone colors
There's
on that.
lemon
That
on
was
this
good.
bad boy.
All right,
That's
go and
so
check out the
beautiful, yeah.
Instagram. That's where you're gonna find all the details on the giveaway. Check out High Now Daily's Instagram and Little Vessels Company as well for your chance to win a whole box of goodies. All right? Thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Thanks
Thank you for having
us.
Yeah.
Great job,
Super
DJ.
fun.
Hey,
Thanks.
thank you.
Really
Okay.
delicious.
How many donuts did you have? We good? No. Who's
Not
counting?
enough.
We can
We're going to break. Stay with us. So we need some more.
Please. It's the start of the new year, and if your goal is to own a home right here in Hawaii, now is the time to set yourself up. Joining me now is Kalama Kim, president of Hawaii Modern Realty. Thanks for sitting down with me today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's the beginning of the year. Why should people be jumping into the game right now?
Okay, the first reason is because it's January and we think about New Year's resolutions. And what's better than the American dream of owning a home or moving to an even better home?
That's why now is like such a great time. And with it being a new year, let's talk about the trends. Everybody wants to know about the trends. And interest rates are coming down, all of these things. It's a perfect time, right?
It's always a great time. Well, usually we have to dig into that to figure that out. The end of the year was very encouraging. We saw more buyers coming into the market. It could be because interest rates have been creeping down over the last few months, even now so, which is great.
Yes.
And what we found also is that condo and townhome inventory has really increased. It allows more choice and even the ability to negotiate. Where single family homes, not so much. So you really have to take your time, find the right one, and then negotiate to get your price.
Nice. So we are seeing some positives. I wanted to talk about neighbor islands as well, because Oahu can sometimes be a little more crowded for people's likings and they want to explore the other islands. What's going on?
Yeah, you would think Oahu's way different because we have like 1 million people on this island compared to the other islands. But the trends somewhat behave the same, not only around the state, but even around the entire country. But you know what's different are the current events that happen there. Now, we all know what happened to Maui a few years ago, and they're still recovering from that. They have things like phasing out short-term rentals to get more housing there. On the Big Island, you look at things like permitting and planning, and also even having to upgrade from cesspool to septic long-term. And then for Kauai, there's always limited inventory because it's a small island, small population, and it's paradise over there. So it's considering those things and things that might change in the housing area when you're purchasing, because the trends do kind of run the same throughout the state.
Got it. And now we mentioned the neighbor islands, and you folks, you guys have offices, neighbor islands as well.
We have agents. Our offices are here, but we have people that work on each of the island.
Beautiful. So you guys are covering it all for the state of Hawaii.
Yes.
And then for those who already own a home and they're thinking, maybe I'm going to sell this year, what's the advice for them?
Yeah, and I think the timing is getting better and better, as you said, interest rates coming down to what I like to call is right size. How do you want to change your life every day? Well, that means selling and buying, or maybe moving and keeping and turning your current property into an investment. That takes planning, though.
Right.
And that's why we gather all the data, we look at the trends, and we have to provide that to our clients to say, this is what you can afford, this is what that new life will look like, let's investigate, let's not just jump in, let's plan ahead. And that's why our real estate agents, our professionals, are always looking at those trends and providing counsel to our clients.
Very cool. Yeah, with families, you guys are growing, more kids, maybe you need more space. It's nice to look at your options, whether it's a HELOC and getting another home, like you said, and then selling. That's always a great option. You really want to go big, go home, do your thing. And then for those who are looking to really buy this year, maybe it's their first time home purchase, what's your tips for them?
Tip is, first, get to know the island, get to know the neighborhoods. Even if you grew up here, sometimes you don't know every neighborhood. What's going to work for you and what you do every day, what you do on weekends, what you do after work, what you do during work, during the commute, maybe the rail one day that you can take and go to work. All of those different things make a difference, both short-term and long-term. You start there, and then you talk about your finances, you talk about what the different options, and you know how you bring it together? You start with a consultation with a professional real estate agent from Hawaii Modern Realty.
That's how
they can
you
help
do
bring
it.
it together. And so then that way, that dream comes alive throughout the year.
Absolutely. You have your idea. You might see that listing that you love. So yes, do your homework, because that is very, very important. But you always need a professional to guide you along the way, because it is a huge step, a huge purchase. So make sure you give them a call. If people wanted to get in touch with you folks, how would they do that?
Yeah, website is best. www.modernhawaii.com.
Perfect. Okay, I love the sound of that.
Isn't that great?
Hawaii. Yes. Okay. So go ahead and check them out. Thank you so much for joining us today and for letting us know all the trends. It's the beginning of the year, so go ahead and get it. We're gonna have all the details on HighNowDaily.com. Kalamba, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
All right.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back into the studio over here at High Now Daily. Hey, if you grew up here in Hawaii, it's a good chance the very first instrument you pick up and you kind of learn how to play is the ukulele. So today, we're going to do a deep dive into the next generation of ukulele stars that are coming up. Okay, we've got Jody, we've got Aaliyah, we've got Lena. All three are here today featuring the Ukulele Hale. Welcome in, you guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Excited to have you, and we're going to get to a live performance in just a little bit. But Jody, let's talk a little bit about Ukulele Hale. How did this all start and what's it all about?
So I got my start teaching with my instructor, my mentor, Jake Shimabukuro. He opened a school, Ukulele Academy, back in 2000. I fell in love with teaching. 2007, I founded Ukulele Hale, which is a studio in Kaimuki. We have about 150 students, 3 teachers, Miss Gina, Miss Ami, and myself. Love it.
Oh, right on. Jake Shimabukuro, what's he doing now?
He's touring the world.
He's doing not bad with that ukulele.
Not bad.
And you mentioned as well, well over 100 students. So what are the classes look like for you folks?
So I think the special thing about Ukulele Hale is we're a small knit environment. So we offer small group classes, we'll have private classes where we really get to know our students and their families. And so we love that journey, we love the musical journey, watching them grow, progress. Yeah, it's magical.
All right, very cool. Maybe for people who are watching this right now, the ukulele, maybe sometimes it can be a little intimidating. So is this class for beginners, for people that are just starting out, maybe learning about it for the first time? But we can start there and go all the way to advanced, correct?
Absolutely. Ukulele is for all ages. Our youngest is 4. Our most experienced is our Kupuna Islanders in their 80s and 90s.
What? Oh, that is awesome. Okay, we've got 2 students over here, Aaliyah and Lena, as I mentioned. Aaliyah, when did you start jamming?
I started when I was 4 years old. My parents enrolled me into it, and I just fell in love with the instrument.
Awesome. So what do you enjoy to play the most on the ukulele?
I like doing surf rock songs, Mizulu, Kavika, all of that stuff. It's really fun.
Okay, nice. And then Lena, how about you? When did you start playing ukulele?
I started playing ukulele since I was 7, and I was watching YouTube when I was little, and I saw Honoka and Azita playing, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, I want to play too. Yeah.
Nice. And then what's your favorite type of music to jam on the uke?
I like to sing and play with my ukulele, yeah. I like playing any kind of popular songs, just learning, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you've been a part of the Ukulele Hale for how long, you two? You've been taking classes ever since you're 4 years old, you said?
Yeah.
Dang, okay, what do you enjoy most about it, with the classes?
I like how I can learn a whole bunch of different songs. Like, I learned some singing songs, I learned some slow songs, learned some surf rocks.
Surf rocks, I like that. And then Lena, how about you? What do you enjoy most when you show up to class?
I like meeting new people, like meeting new students like Aaliyah, and I like playing, I just love singing and playing the ukulele. It's like
Right on. This is what the next generation of musical talent here in Hawaii looks like. Jody, I want to get back to you as well. So let's touch a little bit more on, you mentioned classes take place. Is that daily, weekly, and where exactly is the studio at?
So we're located in Kamiki on 1109 12th Avenue, right across Cocoa Head Cafe. Again, we teach students of all ages, all skill levels. You can reach us on Instagram, Ukulele Hale, UKULELEHALE, or visit our website at ukulelehale.squarespace.com.
Awesome. What if people are out there right now? I mean, obviously, we have so much great talent over here in Hawaii. How does teaching work? Or do you folks have guests kind of come in and jam with the kids too?
We do. Every once in a while, so Honika, a former student of ours, she's embarking on a solo career, touring the world, just released her EP album. Entitled Those Simple Days.
Nice.
So she comes back, gives a lot back to the students, and it's great to see.
Very cool, and big time what you folks are doing. That's what it's all about, you know, empowering our next generation and supporting them with what they want to do. Today we're gonna get a live performance though. What are we gonna be hearing today, Jody? What's on tap?
Okay, we're gonna do a song that I wrote called Loco Moco.
You said what now?
Loco Moco, inspired by my favorite dish.
All right, Loco Moco, it's perfect. Now make sure you go ahead and check them out. Ukulele Hale is located over there in Kaimoki. Ukulele classes for the very beginner again to the very advanced. But I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna let you three take it away. This is Loco Moco. Take it away.
1, 2, 3.
yeah, take a look at that. We've got new music on the way, courtesy of some very talented brothers. We got 8 Row 8, the brothers from Wavvy, over here joining us in the studio. We just gave you guys a little bit of a sample, but we're gonna get to a live performance right now in just a bit.
Yeah, so let's talk story for right now. I gotta ask you guys, I mean, we got 8 Row 8 over here, we got Wavvy, but what have you guys been doing? Because I know there's like some new music, there's a lot of collaboration going on. We're gonna start with you, start us out.
Yes, first of all, so blessed to be here. Thank you guys for having us. But yeah, so stoked to be able to do this collab with our brother Ro. It's been a long time coming. We've been working on this one for a minute, so glad that we could finally get it out.
I love that, Ro. You were saying, is this like a year in the making? Years in the making?
Almost 2 years now. Like we've been going back and forth. We have a couple demos, different songs, but nothing really stuck. But thankfully, the big bro Osna came through with a beat, and then we just all floated on them.
You know, you guys said couple years in the making. I don't know, it's called Kolohe. I bet you it was like your whole life in the making. Is that right? Or what?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
At least all the local boys I know. Kolohe from the start, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about the collaboration with the new song. How was that with the writing, with the coming together, getting into the studio, the inspiration, all that good stuff?
I don't like brag or anything, but we banged this out in like a night. It doesn't usually go that way.
The
It's
thing
super
is, we're
fast.
just super talented.
No, we just really Kolohe, I guess. I don't know.
I love that. Wow, I wish we were that talented.
Yeah, me
I
too.
know.
Yeah, me too.
No?
So then you mentioned as well, so we recorded over here in the island, again, 2 years in the making. I gotta ask this. We've had the chance to talk to you, both of you on the show, but this is the first time together. From the Wavvy perspective, how was it collabing with Ro? What does he do well?
Oh, it was awesome. I feel like us and Ro were kind of like in that same era of music right now coming out of Hawaii. Kind of like the younger generation trying to make their mark in the music scene. So we come from the same kind of background. We like the R&B fusion with the reggae roots. So it's super cool to do this collab and kind of just mesh our genres together.
I love that. Same question for you, Brother Ro. How was it combining with the Wavvy boys?
Yeah, like Kolohe said it best. Like starting off as the younger generation, I think we both had that hunger where we want to like make sure we solidify our spot in the Hawaii music scene and ultimately just express ourselves properly. So yeah, shout out to the boys.
All right, now I gotta say, you said express yourself properly, but can you give these guys a proper introduction? I know you brought your whole crew with you today, so
Yes,
please introduce.
Most definitely. So right behind us, we got the boys of Wavvy. The ship doesn't float without these guys. So just want to shout out real quick. We got brother Shy right here, all the way from Ka'u, Big Island.
All right.
There ain't much down there, but he's down there.
And there's music down there. There you go.
Yes, sir, exactly. We got brother Trey right here on the keys, and this is Nai. He's usually our bass player, but today he's rocking the ukulele. I don't know if he can keep up with what we just seen, but
Yeah, don't expect local moko from this guy. Just expect the local, bro. That's it.
he's just a moko.
Oh.
And of course, brother Jay holds us up in Wavvy, the main voice right there.
Right.
Nice. Okay, so are you guys gonna be performing anywhere together soon, or should we just be following to figure out where you guys are gonna be? We want to keep
Ro
up with
looked
you
like he's
guys.
down though.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh no,
going after
I'm
this.
also asking this question. Like, do we have any shows coming up? Like, that's a great
Guys,
question.
it's the question to them, to our audience. Do they have a show coming up? Because we need them out there performing. So give them a call, hit them up on Instagram. They can
Yes,
perform for your parties, all the things. So make sure
Definitely.
you reach out to these guys. But yeah, follow on Instagram. Is that the best way for you guys?
Yeah, Instagram is good. You can follow us at It's Wavvy Music, and that's Wavy with 2 V's.
Yeah.
There you go, and go ahead and check it out. We've got that graphic over there on your screen. Rachel and I are gonna step out as we head to break. The new single from Wavvy, 8 Row 8.
That's cool.
This is Kolohe. Take it away, boys.
Shit. Hop on the next part. Hey. Hey.
Girl, I could tell you had a rough day. 24 hours from a Monday to Sunday. It's getting tired of this wrong way. Girl, I can be your private plane. Wanna go out with your friends and throw a party. Got that new dress that ain't even touch your body. We can drive far to a beach and watch the sun go down. Do it all over again. You now. I made time for you so we can cool down. Not just in my room, it's all for you now. I made time for you so we could cool down. Girl, you're so hot, I love your brown skin touching on my body, babe.
nothing, let me guide you there. Go fast or slow, I know you know that I just wanna give you everything you need. Don't worry, baby, I'm the one thing you can depend on. Oh, you don't have to think twice, the rain or shine, baby, you know why.
You now, I made time for you so we can cool down, cool down. Not just in my room, it's all for you now, you now. I made time for you so we can cool down, cool down. I can be your new flame, you can be my boo thing. You know only I can change the colors on your mood ring. I just wanna be the one to kiss you when the sun goes. Be the one to give you what you want right now. And ain't nobody gonna touch you how you. And ain't nobody gonna. Waiting for someone. It's you now, you now. I made time for you so we can cool down, cool down. Not just in my room, it's all for you now, you now. I made time for you so we can cool down, cool down. It's you now, you now. I made time for you so we can cool down, cool down. Not just in my room, it's all for you now, you now. I made time for you so we can cool down, cool down.
It's no secret Hawaii is a very challenging state to live in, with the prices of housing through the roof. And joining me now is Kimo Carvalho, CEO of Home Aid Hawaii. Thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Now let's talk about your folks' local nonprofit and the amazing work that you do right here in Hawaii.
Of course, thank you. So Homemade Hawaii is a local nonprofit developer and manager, and we are focused exclusively on building housing solutions for Hawaii's largest housing gap, which is those who need deeply affordable housing.
Okay, you mentioned that keyword right there, deeply. So deeply affordable housing, what is that?
Yeah, deeply affordable housing here in Hawaii looks like our Kolohe villages or even our wildfire housing on Maui. So these are for individuals who are at the lowest area median incomes of our society. So for an individual who's at 30% AMI, what that looks like is you're making about $30,000 annual salary. So you really need rents somewhere in the range of $150 to $700 a month. And so to achieve that, the way our nonprofit developer model comes in is we actually bring down the cost of construction through cash donations, builder labor discounts, donated material supplies, donated land, basically value engineering the cost so that we can actually pass on those rents to those who need those types of rents.
Wow, so this is the deeply affordable housing that you guys are doing.
Yep.
Talk to me a little bit about some of the projects that you folks have worked on. I know you have seen it out there in Iwile, maybe out in Kapolei, but it is so important that we keep doing this so that more people can get into affordable homes.
One of our first projects when I started here at Homemade was just outside of Queens Medical Center, Pulamaola. That was a $600,000 Kauhale project. It was 12 tiny homes right there outside of Department of Health. And so we had $300,000 of cash donations. We had another $280,000 of donor discounts. So really at the end of the day, the public really only paid about 20% of the total cost of development. Wow. And that actually got passed on to the renter or the end user, and so they were actually able to afford to be there. And it also saved the public taxpayers millions of dollars because these were residents who did not have to occupy the hospital right across the street. So we have projects all over the state. The largest Kauhale is on Maui, Kipo'ola. We have another one in Kaneohe, that's another 34 units. So we have Kauhales all over, but 24 total across the state of Hawaii.
Wow, it really is a kako effort when it comes to getting these deeply affordable housing units for everybody out there. That requires a lot of help. So talk to me about the donors that came in and just talk to me about this process.
Sure. Traditionally, you have to build to code. That can become very expensive, and we use emergency proclamations to actually value engineer the cost of construction, but we don't compromise on critical life safety, health, environment. These are things we care about as local residents. But what that looks like is you might have 2 tiny homes within inches apart versus 10 feet apart. But at the end of the day, we have 2-hour rated firewalls, which actually supports the fire code. We have fire extinguishers, so it's still a safe community. What these look like in terms of the Kauhale villages, so these are tiny homes. We value engineer them to be as cost effective as possible. They cost somewhere around $17,000 per unit. Kauhale is also, we bring together communal facilities such as kitchens, bathrooms, community centers, and actually what really matters most is that for especially those who are in a housing crisis, it brings them out of their home and they connect as a community. So when you're experiencing homelessness or you're in a housing crisis, oftentimes what distinguishes someone who's in a shelter or who's on the streets is that they don't have a social safety net. So when they come to Kauhale, it actually provides a place to connect, to grow together, to actually mobilize out of your housing crisis together. It builds social capital. And what we're actually seeing is it improves social determinants of health. It makes people stronger. They have better mental health. They have better finances. You actually see a reduction in heart disease, anxiety, and a lot of the contributing factors that actually affects a person's health care. So, we as a community were once leveraging existing affordable housing to subsidize not only development, but rent. And that just became a very expensive problem. So instead, we're developing these villages, which is actually more conducive to building community rather than just putting people in isolation.
Awesome. Well, I love to hear it. Of course, these are our working people here who just can't afford to make ends meet. So we need these deeply affordable housings right here for our community. And if people wanted to learn more about the local nonprofit, where would they go?
homeaidhawaii.org.
Okay, Kimo, thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to continue to have this conversation and talk about this more and more. Thank you so much for the work that you do. We're going to have the details on hainowdaily.com as well. Mahalo.
Aloha mai ka ko o wau no o Momi Tolentino a I keia la e wehewehe ana wau I ka hua o lalo o ka la. Today's Hawaiian word of the day is kihe, which translates literally as sneeze. One would use this in a sentence, kihea mauliola, which is an exclamation to one who has sneezed and is said to ward off ill effects. The next time you hear a sneeze, make sure you say, Kihea mauliola. Ahui hoi keia pulea e. See you next week for the next Hawaiian word of the day.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Go ahead and look at your screen right now because there's a new single out from Wavvy. They've got Kolohe is that new track that you guys gotta be streaming. And of course, they got 808 here. He's got his song, Counting on You. He is gonna be serenading the ladies today. Here it is, take it away.
Someone that won't make you scared. You're beautifully unaware. A picture perfect love, so real that it cannot be made up. So tell me, do you hear me? Will you love me very dearly? You're feeling this love clearly. Forever keep you near, that's why I'm counting on you. Counting on your trust. There's no one better, no one that I'm thinking of. Verse. No one gives me loving like you do. You do. I always lose my breath when I'm with you. It's a type of love I didn't have to choose. 'Cause when I'm down and feeling lost, you will rescue. Call me anytime, I will be there. Pick up where we left off, I no care. Need you more than water, food, and air. Good luck to the rest, 'cause I don't share. I was young and dumb and unprepared. Thank the Lord for answering my prayers. Always confident you will be there. That's why I'm counting on you. Counting on your trust. 'Cause there's no one better, no one that I'm thinking of.
Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregivers uses its platform and resources to provide support to families who have a loved one experiencing Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. And today we wanted to bring in Kristen Lambert-Bryant to discuss when to consider making a general power of attorney. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, now let's talk about general power of attorney here in Hawaii. What is that and when do you need to look into it?
Okay, for somebody who's been recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's or an Alzheimer's type of dementia, the sooner the better. Just because you have a diagnosis doesn't mean that the person cannot execute a legal document such as a power of attorney. They may have windows of capacity during the day where they can understand the nature of the document and they're able to sign and execute it. So the sooner the better. And of course, the person has to be over 18 in order to create one. And the person creating that document, we call that the principal. And the people appointed in the document who will help the principal are called agents. And you can either have one person, one agent, or you can have multiple agents, or agents in descending order of preference. So you could have backup people if your first one is not available.
So let's talk importance of assigning your agent. That would have to mean someone you absolutely trust.
With this document, the agent will be able to, by presenting a copy of it anywhere, okay, in America, they can step into your shoes, they can speak legally for you, they can act legally for you, and they can sign your name legally for you. Imagine all the places that they could use the document. They could call up your human resources department at work and ask about your benefits or your sick leave. They could talk to your accountant about filing your taxes. They could cancel memberships that you have. They could sign your car title. They could sign a check on a checking account that you have. They could access your retirement accounts. They could apply for public benefits. We call it a general power of attorney because it's general and broad in its scope. It can be used for many, many purposes. It's not limited to a specific use. If you're diagnosed with dementia, you have a window that is closing on when you'll be able to actually execute this document. You want to jump in and take care of that immediately so that you have someone in place who can help you with your financial affairs.
Now, what if you don't have a power of attorney and then you become incapacitated?
You're stuck. If you can't speak and you can't sign your own name, then no one can legally do that for you. And someone will have to go to court. So that takes time and money. If you have a general power of attorney in place, you can use it instantly. And this could be applicable to someone with dementia or someone who's recently had a stroke or just someone who's out of the country traveling. You don't need anything to turn the document on. So it's effective immediately upon signing. It's void when you pass away. No one can act or sign for you if you're not alive anymore. If you are diagnosed with dementia, be proactive. Go ahead and meet with an attorney and execute the document so that someone can help you if and when it's needed.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing all of that today. And of course, just scan the QR code. It'll take you to Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregiver, where they have a ton of resources that are available to you. We're also going to have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. The James Beard Foundation announced its semifinalists this week. Peter Merriman of Merriman's Monkey Pod Kitchen and Moku Kitchen is nominated for Outstanding Restaurateur. Bao Tran of Giovetti is nominated for Emerging Chef. The local general store is up for Outstanding Bakery.
Also, Neil Asato of Asato Family Shop, big time shout out to them, got the nod for Outstanding Pastry Chef or Baker. Big time congrats to them. And then these 5 are nominated for Best Chef, Northwest and Pacific Region. Michelle DiBare of Sale Pepe and Ed Kinney of Mudhead and Water. Andrew Lay of Pig and the Lady just opened up a brand new spot.
Nice.
Sheldon Simeon of Tiffany's Restaurant and Bar, and Yuya Yamanaka of Paris, Hawaii. They're gonna find out if they made the final cut March 31st. I gotta say, I'm so stoked because we featured so many of these chefs right here on Kitchen Scraps, which is really cool.
Which is great because then you got to try all the grinds, which is, they're known for all the grinds over here in Hawaii.
Speaking of grinds.
It's National Pie Day! Woohoo! So we got a chance to pick up specials that they got going on right now. So this is Hawaiian Pie Company over
legendary
here.
Hawaiian Pie Company. So the 2 in front of me, I've got, these are the staples that are some of the most popular. Pineapple Whip, pie number 1. There we go. The camera's gonna pan right over here. This is the Pineapple Whip right over there. Right next to it, the tried and true, Rachel's fave, the custard.
Oh yeah.
Love the custard, you know, the texture of the custard pie is special. And what do you got?
And then another one of my faves, weird, you know, it's the Dutch apple. So that's where you get that crumbly top. And I gotta tell you, making the pies over there is no easy task. There's some science to getting the pies just right. I had a chance to actually go over there and make the blueberry pie that they had.
Yes.
That was another pie of the day in another month. But yeah, they kind of do the same thing here with this one, but with the apples inside. But this right here is their savory one. This one has kimchi and Portuguese sausage up in it. So you get the sweet, you get the savory, you get it all over there.
There you go. That's the quiche. And
Holy moly.
I'm always wondering when it comes to quiche, could it be a dessert or is that like a breakfast / brunch situation?
Well, I feel like with quiche, they like bake it with like the eggs and everything. So it's like a brunch
morning style.
But
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
you can eat these anytime, any place. Like right here in the High Now Kitchen. How about that one?
All right, let's go.
Going for it.
I'm really curious about that
Okay.
one. I want to try that, and then cause I don't want it's so beautiful.
I know it
I'm
is.
gonna
I'm
like
gonna
ruin
just do
it with
this
my.
one.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go in for this one because this is one I have not tried before.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Crust,
It's
flaky.
flaky.
Coming up.
my gosh.
Oh, there's the shot.
And because, whoa.
Look at that. Just hold
Look
that
at
up.
that.
We're gonna get a shot of it right over
yeah.
here. We're talking about layers, Portuguese sausage, kimchi quiche available right now. Hawaiian Pie Company. This is a special. It won't last long. Go get it. Go get it now.
Oh my gosh, okay, that's yours.
Really? Oh
yeah,
my
that's
gosh,
yours. There
thank
you
you so much.
go. Happy
Whoa.
National Pie Day. I'm gonna try that one out as well. Let me go.
Nobody's got it better than me right now. I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay. And Portuguese sausage with the kimchi. Hey,
Oh my
how's
goodness.
it? That, there's it's like cheesy goodness on the inside. Oh, honestly.
The layers on this bad boy, it's just a full bite. I feel
Oh,
like I'm
man.
getting breakfast every single chomp.
This is so good. And then the top is like crispy. Okay, so that's this pie here. That's a must get right here.
It holds together so good too because the crust, like everything is perfect.
That's what they're known for. I mean, they've been making pies for generations. It's like 3 or 4 generations of family-owned business putting out these fantastic pies. So they're like neighbors to us. They're like right down the
That's
street
right.
from
They're
us.
walkable distance. We probably eat it an unhealthy amount of times, but nobody's counting. And this is how you know the pie is legit too when you hold it. This isn't one of those situations where everything's falling out, falling all over the place. They're, again, really, really well made.
That is so delicious. I'm gonna now hop into this one. This is the Dutch apple. I'm gonna cut that one open.
Oh my gosh.
I mentioned the crumbly tops. This is how I like my pie. If it is like a apple pie, it's gotta be crumbly. And this is it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna cut into this right now. Oh, this looks so good. Wow, we are like eating real good today, huh?
We're very lucky, yeah. Talk about what a great show we had today too. We had
Yes.
8 Row 8, the Wavy boys were over here.
Let's bring them back because we have so much pie. We probably
Ukulele
should, like,
Hale. And we're wrapping it up, National Pie Day with Hawaiian Pie Company, the sweet
gosh.
and the savory.
That looks so good. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get me a spoon. I'm gonna put it back in here for like a quick minute so that I can get a spoon. Or you wanna just...
No.
Yeah?
You keep
Okay.
going. I'm actually really enjoying the quiche right now.
Oh my gosh, okay. Let me get into this one. This is what happens when you don't eat lunch, guys. You go ham on pie and quiche.
Yeah, but it's 2026, you know? No one's counting calories to begin the year. Just do you.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, I'm getting a spoon. I'm getting a spoon.
Oh man, then you a la mode that.
And then
next level.
Pow. That's what they say.
That's like kanakata.
Okay.
I'm
gonna bust this up. I am so sorry, everybody.
I heard they're also gonna be doing some super fun things for the big game. It's like
This
a really
is a super
good
fun thing. Just eat the pie.
And then we got the custard. That is like the, you know.
That is sinful. That's like if you just sat there in front of the couch with a spoon, you might do half the pie by yourself.
It might inspire you to make like more pies or get another pie from Hawaiian Pie Company. And then over here, this is like the traditional, you know, it's that custard pie. I always order their custard pies. And they also do the layered one where they have the pumpkin and custard for Thanksgiving. That is like the best time to order their custard pumpkin pie. Oh, I have not tried one that's as good as theirs. So this is good. And then that one is almost like it kind of reminds me of a pineapple upside down cake, but put it in a pie.
I mean, just look at, again, just the textures, the layers that get associated over here with the Hawaiian Pie Company. They're great. And also, highly recommend as well, their shop is over here in Kolohe. I think you can call ahead though, so you can kind of get a sense of what's available, what time you can come pick it up. I mean, they sell out daily, obviously with good reason.
And they also have the pie of the month, so make sure you go ahead and check it out because they have so many different varieties, different flavors, all kinds of stuff. They're always like reinventing the pie and just making more goodies for everybody. But I mean, man, we gotta bring the Wavvy guys, April A, back on them here because we have so much pie we gotta eat. And so we wanna shout out everybody who was on the show today.
Ukulele
we had
Hale
a lot
as well.
of music today, which was really fun. We got to jam. So make sure you go ahead and stream their brand new song, Kolohe. But also, we have a social giveaway on our Instagram with little vessels. Go ahead and check it out. You can get a whole bunch of donuts. HiNowDaily.com. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you
guys on Monday. All right, back to the pie.
Okay.